Welcome back, guys and gals, to the channel. Let's talk about it. Yes, let's talk about the best centres in the NRL in 2023. Let's see if you agree with who I thought were the best players that missed out on this list. Well, don't know about it, they were the best players, but Jesse Raymond, Talakai, probably they went a little bit backwards this season. But I'm going to give you my list of who I thought were the best gun players in 2023. So number 10 on this list, had a bit of an up and down season, but then when he was playing great, Zach Lomax from the Dragons. He could be a potential origin player for New South Wales. He's not getting the opportunities. He's not playing the greatest. Hopefully Shane Flanagan can get the best out of him, and then we'll see consistent football out of Zach Lomax, because defensively has been an issue throughout his career. Can he turn that around? Because if they can, Zach Lomax could be playing for New South Wales. Number 9 on my list in terms of the best, as we go towards the best centre in there, was Billy Smith. It was good to see him play more football this year. Obviously he's had injury concerns and he still had injuries this year, but hopefully he can just get more and more game time and finally be over all these injuries, and we can see his real worth, because he's a potential star player of the game, Billy Smith. Very good football, and it was good to see him get on the park a lot more this season, and he was very dominant, and probably thought he had won his team the game into the preliminary final when he got their try. They were looking on top at that point, the Roosters, but unfortunately they fell away, and then it ended up being a field goal to Sam Walker, and they still ended up losing. So, but yes, he was very excited in that game and played very well. Number 8, another unsung hero of the Parramatta Eels, Will Penisini. Outstanding, Mr. Reliable. You know what you're going to get every single week out of this guy. He's a very good player, very underrated, very consistent player. Will Penisini, he is up there. Now, number 7 on my list is, he probably could be even lower. He didn't have the greatest of seasons, to be honest, but when he does play good, he's great. Joey Money, very quiet in the Roosters system this season. I don't know how they get the best out of him, because it wasn't working this season. But he's still a very good player, Joey Money. Absolute talent machine. But there's some work to be done there. A lot of work to be done. Number 6 on this list. I've got so many players on this list, I think I'm going to... Yeah, so number 6 on this list, Katoni Staggs. What a season Katoni Staggs had. Yes, I really thought he had... very consistent. He has been very consistent. There had been some issues defensively in the past, but he really sort of rectified that and made his Australian debut this year. So Tony Staggs goes to another level, and very much as an attacking weapon, trying to push himself back into the New South Wales squad next year, possibly. Definitely a chance of doing that, but there is a lot of competition in the centre. For New South Wales, it's very hard to get into that team, especially in the centre position. Number 5, Tolu Kula. Absolutely outstanding season for Manly. One of their best players. He was outstanding. Gun, superstar of the future. Absolutely got speed to burn. If they can get the best out of him, if they can give him more ball, he is a threat. He's in there with the talents of the game. Really can just pull something out of nothing. He's a very good player. Kula, very good player. Let's hope he continues to rise up the list. Number 4, Bradman Best. Probably question marks. Did he do that well this season? I think people underestimated how consistent he was this year, Bradman Best. Very good player, and getting his New South Wales jersey. Congratulations to him. But for him, is to continue to work to improve. So he goes up the list in terms of being the best he can be. Very talented, very good player when he wants to be. Bradman Best is certainly potential superstar. Number 3, and I think he might have been close to number 1 this season, and probably should have got his Blues jersey this season, was Campbell Graham from the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Very unlucky. Probably deserved to have got something more out of the season. He was a very good player. Unfortunately, the sternum injury cost him making his New South Wales debut. Let's hope it doesn't cost him making his New South Wales debut, but when you got Stephen Crichton on the lock in one position, you're fighting for one position, which includes himself, Bradman Best, Katoni Staggs, cooler in the future maybe, and obviously the likes of Zach Lomax if he gets back to his best in the year, not forgetting Latrell Mitchell and Tommy Turbo. So he's not really first pick at all, Campbell Graham. But he can play wing as well, but again, pressure on to make that side. He's probably got more chance of making it on the wing than in centre position, to be honest. But very, very good season from Campbell Graham, especially the first half of the season. He was very, very good. Unfortunately, injuries and the Rabbitohs plateauing was not good for him. And then he started missing a few tackles, which wasn't unlike him, but it's the way it is. Number 2, Herbie Farnworth. Absolute gun. Absolutely, I like him not to be number 1, but no doubt about who was number 1 this year. But Herbie Farnworth, very, very good player. Very consistent. He's been consistent for a couple of years, and the Dolphins have got a gun player. Let's hope he keeps that level up at the Dolphins, because they need him to, because they could really turn into something great. Herbie Farnworth had a great season. My number 1 and the best centre in the comp, and by a country mile. You wouldn't have said that probably after 6 weeks of the competition. You can argue his defence wasn't the greatest, but he's turned that around. Stephen Crichton, absolutely the best centre in the game right now, and he is trying to push up from, I'm just trying to go back just in recent memory, the likes of the Mark Gasnier mould. He could go and be Justin Hodges. He can be that person that, give me the ball, I win you the game sort of player. Crichton has absolutely gone to another level. He was one of New South Wales' best this season. He was one of Penrith's best this season. Stephen Crichton had an absolute gem of a season. Absolutely outstanding. Wow. Playing 6 for the Samoa. Question mark around that. To me, should have played centre. But anyway, that's the way they went. But to me, Stephen Crichton is a gun. Absolute gun. One of the best in the game right now. Absolutely gone to another level. Hopefully he doesn't go backwards in the Bulldogs. That's my big concern. We've seen how most players that have gone there have gone backwards. Let's hope that's not the case for him. Let's hope he helps the Bulldogs turn it around. And if you're going on some of the recent history of the Bulldogs, every 10 years they make the grand final, that could be due to win this grand final. If you're looking at stats for 2024, that's what the Bulldogs hopefuls are hoping for. But that was the Barry Charles Footy Show, talking about who's the potential best centres in the game. I really hope you enjoyed this video and got the best out of it. And thank you so much for joining me here. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel, and have an awesome day out there.